What's this card? What is it? You think you know what it is? Post it in the comments now. If you get it right, you're going to have a chance to win something. Something from the amazing, the talented Adrian Vega, who is my guest today, creator of Just the Soul. You're going to learn all about it. So, ole, here we go.
Hi guys, I am Adrian Vega, and here I'm gonna tell you everything about Just the Soul.
Hey, what's shaking, guys? My name is Luke Dancy, and I am stoked to talk to Adrian Vega today. Here he is, joining me all the way from Spain. Adrian, what's up, buddy?
How are you, my friend? I am so happy to be here with you and with all the guys from around the world, so thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, man. And before we get too deep into Just the Soul, your brand new trick, I want to let everyone know about and remind them about your other release that I absolutely love called Profiteer, which is the mystery box where you take a folded up card and you put it on a bill, and then that card ends up becoming the signed card. And it looks like this. It's a folded up card. You put it on the bill. So what I thought today was, this card I folded up, Adrian, you don't even know what it is. I'm going to set this in the view of the camera the whole time. And you guys at home, we're going to give away a free copy of Profiteer. All you need to do is guess what the card is. So this card right here, put it in the comments what you think the card is. And if you get it right, if you're one of the first people to get it right, I'm going to hook you up with a free copy of Profiteer. Adrian Vega, what do you think about that?
Yeah, and I am honest, I don't know the card, so I think it's a good idea. So let's see. And I promise you will not do the switch, right? You will be honest as well.
Yes, no switch. There is no switch this time.
We are magicians. I know you.
So you guys get in there and post what card you think it is, and check out Profiteer. But today we are going to not only talk about, but show you Adrian's brand new release, Just the Soul. And as a matter of fact, I think we're going to go ahead and show you first a full uncut performance, because Adrian, I was looking on the Magic Cafe. I have been looking around and people were saying, man, I would love to see a full uncut, which is funny because the performance in the trailer was uncut. It was just sped up a little bit for the counting, right? Like, that's all it was.
Yeah, because the editor is not a magician, so she said this is maybe too long when counting 19 cards for a video, for a short video. So right. She cut only that because she was counting, but it's nothing, no? If we need to cut anything, we will cut another thing.
Yeah, you would have cut the move, yeah. Move. Exactly.
Yeah, we can do it. If you want, we can do it.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, if we could see this right now to give you guys what you were wanting. I know, I listened, I read, I heard. So Adrian has agreed to do a full uncut performance of Just the Soul. So I'm gonna shut up.
Sorry, if I don't read too much, it's because my English, as you can hear, is so bad.
That's great.
But, I try to do it. I told to Luke before, like when I was living in USA, my English was very bad. So imagine now that I have been in pandemic in Spain for almost 2 years. I will try to do my best, okay?
Doing great, doing great.
Let's do it. Do you already know the trick? Everybody that if they are seeing this video, they know the trick. So they know that this is exactly one prediction, right? It's not very new, but it's a prediction, okay? Inside to the glass, I think you can see it, right? In full view. There?
I can see it, there it is.
I will not switch, okay? And beside of the prediction, I will use a deck of cards, okay? This is a full deck of cards, 52 different cards. So I will ask you to think in one number between 1 to 52, okay? If you say a short number, it's okay, but I am a magician. You are in USA, I am in Spain, so I can cheat, and you will not feel. So, but doesn't matter. You can say any number. So say one number, okay, and say that.
The guys watching know my favorite number is 8. 8 of clubs is my favorite card, so I'm going to double it. I'm going to go 2 times, so 16. 8 plus 8, 16 is my number.
16, that is 1 and 6, right? 1
Yes.
and 6. 16, yep. 16. Look at this, that I am in the frame. I promise I will not cover anything, so I will try to do as clean as I can. If there is here an invisible spectator, she will count, but I will count for you. You say 16, right?
Yes.
Very, very clear. Face up to see that all the cards they are different. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and this is 16, right?
That's right.
This is the number that you say.
100%, yes. 100%.
3 of heart. And we didn't told before. If not, we'll be so bad, no? 3 of heart. Of course, let me show you. Maybe you don't see so well here, but of course there is not more 3 of hearts in the deck. You can trust me. Even here, and even from the other side. From the other side, there is no 3 of hearts. There is no 3 of hearts. But maybe there is one 3 of hearts on the table. Maybe one here inside to the glass from the beginning with a clip, and this card is exactly the 3 of hearts.
Nice. Yeah! Nailed it. Nailed it.
3 of hearts, yeah? The only duplicate card in this table.
That's beautiful, dude. Absolutely beautiful.
This is my personal, humble approach to one of my favorite versions, that is card at any number. And I was doing this for a lot of years, you already know that. Because it's practical, I love practical magic because it's where I perform. I perform for real people in different situations. So all the things that I try to combine or to do my interpretation, right, of the tricks, I need, because I need it, no? It's where I perform. So I am so happy to share this small idea with all of you.
I've got some questions from the Magic Cafe and some other places I've been looking at that I want to address. These are real quick questions. We'll do them real quick, real rapid fire here for you. The first question is a very common one, Adrian, and that is, does Just the Soul use a gimmicked deck? Is this a trick that you can only use one time because it's a gimmicked deck?
No, absolutely not. No, because as you know, maybe other people know that I share a different version with the card at any number that they use a special deck, right? That you can do only a trick. But in this version that I use, this is the thing that I didn't want, right? I didn't want to spend one deck for this version, for this approach. Even I didn't want to waste some duplicate or whatever. No, I wanted a real, normal, and complete deck of cards. Because like this, when I perform this as an opener, maybe in a short show or whatever, after this trick, I am ready to do whatever I want with a normal deck of cards, and I don't need to switch anything. So with one deck of cards, I can start with this, and then I can do my rest, the rest of the tricks. So nice. Normal deck of cards.
Very good to know. Yeah. So there you guys go. I saw some questions about that. Now you know it's a totally normal deck of cards, ready to go at the end.
Big bad, all the decks, they are normal, for laying my head, they are normal.
Oh yes,
the world, I mean.
That is one thing that always bugs me, is when, not always, but you see a lot of magicians, before they do a trick, they're like, all right, here I have a normal deck of cards.
Normal deck of cards.
Why would they say that?
All the decks, they are normal.
Exactly. They're just not all normal to us. That's true. Yeah. I think it is worth noting too that there's really only like one move with the whole trick, and that move is not hard to do. I want to make sure people know that too, that while this trick looks impossible, the way to do it is not impossible. Like, anyone could pretty much do this. Another very popular question I saw out there, Adrian, is it the same card every time? The card that you're revealing is your prediction. Let's be honest with the guys. Is it the same card every single time?
No, it could be sometimes if you perform the trick maybe 100 times, maybe you would use the same card in some moment, but it's not always the same card. So we have different versions, different cards, different predictions.
And along with that, is there any do-it-yourself here? Is there anything you have to make? Sometimes when you buy something, you have to put the pieces together and make it. Is there anything like that with Just the Soul?
The only thing that they have to do is to open the sticker here. They need to cut the sticker and open the box. And that's it. This is the only thing that they because everything is included, so they don't have to do anything. Right? Just practice, see in the tutorial and practice, but they don't have to make anything.
And the other part I wanted to mention about the gimmicks is because we're not going to tell the guys what they are, but I do want them to know something, Adrian. And that is that they do come in red or blue. So if you guys are looking to pick this up, and I know you want to get it, make sure that you pick the one that you want, because they do come in red or blue. Just wanted to put that out there so everyone knows.
Exactly.
I'll also say that I was at the filming of Adrian's Profiteer release. I saw him perform this for real people in a bar situation, and he kills. And you can tell that when Adrian puts stuff out, it's very well thought out, and you can tell that he actually uses this stuff. And I think that's something that he's not going to tell you because he doesn't want to brag, but he doesn't put out stuff that are just ideas. He puts out stuff he actually uses and works and performs. So I wanted to mention that. And again, don't forget, guys, we are doing the Profiteer giveaway. All you got to do is in the comments is tell me what this card is. The mystery card. And I was showing Adrian earlier. I have an idea. I've got this new thing where it's a hat. So now when you go up, you just go up, and now you. Oh, it didn't work that time. But
Look at the new release of Luke Dancy.
Switch
the
hat.
weird magician. He has to do that, everything that he needs to change a car.
The switch
the
hat.
weird magician.
You know, I got tired of everyone else just doing black art on a table. I thought, why not do it on a hat?
Yeah. Good idea, man.
Oh my god. We're now going to get into the question of the week from Bill Abbott. I interviewed him last. We had a great chat, and Bill had a question for my next guest, which is you. He didn't know it was going to be you. But Bill's question was, let's say that you're just walking into a bar or restaurant to have dinner, have some drinks, and someone sees you as a magician. They know you're a magician, or they find out that you are, and they say, hey, show me something. Like, if someone did that to you, which trick or tricks, maybe one or two, would you do in a bar situation? And that again comes from Bill Abbott. So what would you say to that, Adrian Vega?
I will try to be as honest as I am, right? So if they don't say please, I will not do anything. If they say, hey, show me a magic. I say, why? No, why? Please. If they are too much drunk, I will never do anything. This is another thing. But if we are in a very good situation and I feel good and I feel that people will really appreciate that, right? Yeah. Because sometimes, I don't know there in USA, but I think it's the same in different places, right? But sometimes when you are a magician, everybody knows, hey, show me a trick. And sometimes we feel like they will not appreciate, right? Like, oh, a monkey, dance for me.
Exactly, yeah.
This is when somebody asks me for, it's not always, of course, there's maybe a few people know that they ask like that, but when I feel that, before, if they want to see magic, I try to explain what is magic, right? So I try to teach him how to respect magic, and I do that doing some tricks, but I wanted to make sure that they understand that this is an art, right? This is not just I want to show you a trick and I don't care, I will keep drinking and I don't care, you know what I mean? So it's my the perfect point. If I am honest, maybe I don't get it. maybe they don't care, but I try to do that, okay? And make sense or not?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because otherwise it's just a cheap trick. I mean, to put it bluntly. Yeah, exactly. You're right.
I need to do that, and then after that, if I don't have anything, because the question is if I don't have anything with me, right?
Or if it's something that you have with you, maybe in like an everyday carry. But yes, ideally you're not carrying around like a backpack full of stuff for a show.
Yeah, sorry. So sometimes I like to do a few mentalist stuff, trying to combine sometimes the phone, my phone or his phone, and trying to combine that with a piece of paper, a piece of napkin, like ratings. Because with technology, sometimes if I only use technology, sometimes I feel that it's only technology, So I like to combine technology with some organic piece, and I like to do something like a mentalist, because if I don't have too much time, if I guess what are you thinking about, they will be exciting because oh, this guy can read my mind. So then after a few days, they gonna think that I am better than I am. Do you know what I mean? This is the Tamarit idea. You know Tamarit, Juan Tamarit, that he say that if you do something really cool and they like it, after a few years, days, months, they will remember a better trick that you did. They call that in his new book as well. This is a crazy theory, but it's real. And I feel that when I do some kind of mentalist or the profiteer, this is different. But sometimes with mentalist is a very powerful moment, very short time, and I want that they can remember that. Try to do something with emotion as well, right? Try think it's something important for you, and then I can guess it, or I can show in the Google, whatever. But
last thing I'm going to ask you, Adrian, before you get out of here, is actually something I want you to ask my next guest. I honestly don't know who it is yet, but what would Adrian Vega's question be for my next guest? I'll ask them this. I'll let you know what they answer. But for you to ask the next guest, and actually for you guys watching too, I want you to maybe tell me below this video your answer to Adrian's question. So Adrian, what is your question for my next guest?
So yeah, I was thinking, and I gonna ask one thing that I want always to learn from different magicians, no? And is what other things besides of magic will make you to be a better magician? I mean, what other things, artistically things,
Cool.
can help you to be a better magician? Because this is one thing that I always love to learn from different artists, right? And different magicians. When this is the magic world, and if you go outside and learn different things from different arts, say arts or whatever, so you can learn from that and take these things for your magic, for your show, for your personality, so wherever you need, no? So I think always I am very interested to things, what other things can help us to make magic better and to make us better.
That's a great question, because it's not about tricks, it's not about books or moves you have to learn, it's about... Sorry. No, it's great. It's a great question, because it's true that sometimes we get so sucked into the world of magic that we forget that there's other things outside of magic that can influence the way that we perform or the way that we think. As magicians, that's great. I can't wait to hear what they answer with. And you guys too, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Below the video.
I will read. If not, I will translate on Google. Okay? I will translate it and I will read it.
Come on, your English is better than you think. Come on.
I only wanted to share what I really think, so hope this can help anyone or not, but I really hope.
Yeah, man, this is great, and the answers you've given have been very honest, and we've tried to be as transparent for you guys out there as possible. We know that you have a lot more you want to ask. If there is anything we didn't cover here, make sure to post those below in the comments too. Let us know if you have any other questions about just the soul, or about Adrian, or maybe about any of his other releases, because he's got a lot of great stuff out there.
Too many things in the future as well, so stay there.
He's teasing us now, guys. He's teasing us. All right. And in the meantime, tell me in the comments what the card is. If you get it right, you may win a free copy of Adrian Vega's Profiteer. Don't forget, do it to it. And while you're out there, make sure you like and subscribe to this video so you don't miss when we pop up with more awesome people like the one and only Adrian Vega. So Adrian, I'll let you say your goodbyes now. We're going to get out of here, so thank you for your time. But Adrian Vega, say goodbye to everybody out there.
Thank you for all. Thank you, guys, and hope to see you soon. From love, from Spain.
And from me in hot Las Vegas, I'm going to go too. So from me and Adrian Vega, you guys stay cool, be good out there, and we'll catch you all next time.
Bye.
See ya. What's the card? You'll have to wait to find out.